you're losing your ground till the afterglow, the afterglow.
So great when you gotta shine. One more part of you is gone now as you keep spinning at the cloud. Pressure is your best enemy. Spotlights are what I wanna see. Sometimes it feels like you're under attack. You just can't break free. I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your ground, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all. It all sounded like a dream. Remember how you kept on laughing. Now you're trapped in your own skin. The anxiety is growing as the lights begin to shine. What if this time you totally fade? You wanted out the truth. I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your ground, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all, in the afterglow, in the afterglow. Never forget who you really are. You are full of glory and fame tonight. Have faith in me, keep faith in you, keep faith in you. Be there when you're down, when you're losing your ground, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all, in the afterglow, in the afterglow. I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your ground, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all, in the afterglow, in the afterglow. Whoa! I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your ground, till the afterglow, the afterglow. One more part is fading away. You look so great when you gotta shine. One more part of you is gone now as you keep spinning at the cloud. Pressure is your best enemy. Spotlights are what I wanna see. Sometimes it feels like you're under attack. You just can't break free. I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your ground, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all, in the afterglow, in the afterglow. Whoa! It all started with the passion. It all sounded like a dream. Remember how you kept on laughing. Now you're trapped in your own skin.
I am so sorry about that, guys. My voice was completely cut off. I didn't know that my sound was off, but welcome to the launch of the new channel, Eclipse Rise Studio. We rebranded the entire channel. The revelation is no more. As always, guys, smash the like button. Be greatly appreciated. And of course, hit that big red subscribe button if you're new to the channel to see updates on all content coming up. Man, I am so sorry about that, but welcome, guys. I'm feeling loads better, yes. I am feeling better than I did yesterday, guys. Yesterday was not a good day. Like, I was out working, and I wound up having to have EMS come pick me up. Like, not even 30 minutes into my route yesterday, I almost collapsed at the wheel, and I had to have EMS come pick me up. I had to have somebody come pick up my van. And I'm home for the rest of the week until, you know, they're sure that I'm doing better than I was. But we're going to hop into LA Noire today. It's a game made by Rockstar Games, if you guys are not familiar with it. It's like a role-play detective-based game, but like taken back, like way back in like the 1960s or the 40s. I don't know what year it is. It was like right after the Vietnam War, I think it was. So it was like right around there. Man, he keeps calling me daddy. That's weird as fuck. I'm glad I'm doing good too, man. I appreciate it. Welcome in, guys. Well, yeah, we're going to hop back into this game now that our audio is working. Let's get to it. Let's get popping.
City of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
So the game takes place in way early California, so they're actually using the state of California, so they actually got the licensing for that. So now with the channel being rebranded and completely, you know, repolished, part of the streams now, if we're playing like through story modes, I'll do periodic pauses like this to kind of talk about the game a little bit and, you know, have a conversation with you guys about like what we've basically been seeing through the game and what we think is going to happen going forward, that kind of stuff. Trying to keep the streams more interactive. Yeah, Sarah was really scared. My mom was scared. Everybody was wigged out. So, you know this guy, man. You know what? He deserves a yeah, buddy, for that. Yeah, buddy. So that's how we're going to do things going forward with the channel, man. We're basically straight up. We're going to be going through everything. When we're playing games, we're going to make periodic pauses through stories. Oh my god, I did it again. We're going to make periodic pauses through the storylines to kind of discuss the game and stuff like that. Just to keep things interactive and interesting with the chat.
City of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents.
Let's get Braden a wrench.
A 20th century
on the mod squad now.
Become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Alright, so far what you guys see, this game is pretty in-depth when it comes to character and obviously voices. So, what you guys are going to catch on really fast is that the voices are real. And you're going to notice throughout the game that the characters' faces are actual. This was the very first game that was ever created with facial recognition software. So, when this game was produced, they actually grabbed the actual voice actors' faces and put them on the character. And that's how everything was made when this game was produced. Everything was made with facial recognition software, and they used the voice actors' faces to actually bring a little bit more realism and in-depthness to the game to make it more interesting and a little bit more fluid and make it pop more and to make it look more real than just a cartoon face with a voice behind it. I'm gonna step away for a second, guys. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick before we hop right into all the good action. Got my drink right here. I'll worry about snacks later. But here we go. We're gonna hop right in. I think we're gonna hop into the first case right now.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL
You gonna smack me in my ass?
14 Adam, come in.
Nah, none of that, man.
KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective and ambulance.
We're gonna lower like the gameplay sound a little bit because it's hard for me to talk over it. So now it should be not as loud.
Shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger. 14 Adam en route.
And the cars are actually pretty real too. They're real cars, believe it or not.
Search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
So I do believe, yep, these are real life cars, guys. This is an old Ford. It says right there on the back end. So this is where kind of Rockstar becomes the biggest hypocrite in gaming history, right? Take 5M for example. They don't want us using real life car brands in our servers. But if you're playing this game, that police car is an old Ford. And every vehicle in the game is a branded car, a Chrysler, a Ford, a Chevrolet, whatever it may be. This is where they become hypocritical as shit. This is the best part because you guys are gonna see it. All these cars are branded. You'll see when we have a moment where we're not solving a case or if we're basically on a scene, we'll go up to one of the cars. You can look at the back of the car and it'll say Ford or it'll say Chevy, whatever it may say. You'll see it.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue.
So, for any of those people who are offended by vile language, just be straight up. They do use the N-word quite a bit. Because remember, this takes place post-Vietnam, so there is a lot of coarse language that may be offensive, so just bear in mind. I think the game right now is $30 on Steam. I can't remember. I got it a while back when it was on sale for like 10.
Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Alright, so
This
we're
is
going
a
to look for the...
fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Alright, so we're going to look for the murder weapon. Now, we got to think like a cop in this game. You got to really think about a cop. So see what we...
Look at this junk.
So anytime we hear that little noise that goes dun dun, there's a clue. So a clue pops up. So that glass bottle, I don't know how the hell that's a
Not my
clue.
job
So
to
we're
pick through
gonna
other
ignore
people's
it.
trash.
We're gonna ignore. Oh wait, let's go up to here and look at this newspaper article because you'll see a lot of these. These newspaper articles are like little Easter eggs.
Phelps? Anything?
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Chef.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
We
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
So see little clips like this to like the newspaper ads. You'll see like in certain cases that you're on about. You can kind of just click on the newspaper and you kind of watch.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
You can kind of like catch little glimpses of stuff. See, newspapers collected 1 of 13.
Cole, come take a look at this.
So like I said, you got to think like a cop, right? So this is pretty much it right here. Blood all over the wall.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go. Once
So-
you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
If I were a criminal and I tossed the gun in an area like this, I wouldn't throw it in the dumpster or the trash. That's obvious. You want to be smart? You throw it on the roof. Right there.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in.
Is there a way up from the outside?
There we go.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Two spent
Two
shells.
rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging.
The
See?
suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Says Ford right there.
Boy Scout, Cole.
Ford.
You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
So I'm gonna go to the gun store and get the gun checked out and see who it belongs to. Whoa! I think this is more than 2 blocks. It's like 3 blocks that we passed already. Literally. Whoa! Whipping around them corners quick. It doesn't really give you a GPS path because back in those days they didn't have GPSs. So you gotta kind of find it on your own type thing. Let's go talk to this gun guy.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Oh,
Model
yeah.
27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
1946, so that's
Thanks,
what
you've
year
been a
we're
big
in
help.
right now.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
I mean, they don't hear the siren?
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Whoever that guy was who did this murder, he got away quick. Like, fast. I had to get on that bridge. Cars don't stop to the sirens, which I guess that didn't become a thing until much later. Oh my god. I'll turn the siren off. We don't want to spook the guy. Whoops!
Look out!
Whoops! You're gonna be on apartment 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy? Huh?
That one.
You want to dance, pretty boy? Oh, he got slumped by the door.
Ralph, you all right?
It is one of the better
I
Rockstar
hardly
games.
felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
Busted.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Damn. He said, excuse me, fuck you. Damn. He's like, excuse me.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Alright, here we go.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oh shit, that guy's got a gold gun.
Find some cover!
Come on, get up.
Weapons on the ground, now! I got you covered, Cole! Stay down.
Try for the.
Oh, shot him in his ass.
Goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. You don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. You coming any closer? We'll
Stay in cover.
Oh, I shot him in the face. He dead. Oh, he got a Tommy gun. Look out. Get up. Damn! I repainted his...
That's
whatever.
it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Woo, the unlucky SOBs.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Couldn't have asked for a better partner.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this
What's up,
war,
Jason? Good to see you,
my
buddy.
future-
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed?
Yeah,
Don't
buddy,
seem
it was time for a
Sergeant York type
change.
to me.
When I
It's
need
time
your
for a
opinion,
change.
Kelso, I'll ask for it.
Rebrand
They
was...
talk about officers like you in boot
Rebrand
camp,
was
Cole.
definitely needed.
They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
What a schmuck. I don't like that Kelso guy. He sounds like he's a dick.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, who wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Oh, he jumped parole. He's out of there.
Wendell Bowers!
Billy!
Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley!
Whoa! Garbage truck almost hit me.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me.
Oh, you bitch. You kicked me.
Kidding. You fucking asked for it.
James Money, good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the live stream.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
What's good, my guy?
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
Billy's been a sponsor for 21 months. Let me go get the, let's get our little thing that we always get here. Let's get him. A nice big thank you. And let's get him a yeah buddy. If we can find it. Oh yeah. He gets a yeah! I actually have to go into Streamlabs to fix my alert boxes because for some reason that sucker ain't going off. So we gotta fix that real quick. Grab a new one here. There we go. Got that.
Another one.
It says thank you for subscribing, Kevin, but there is no Kevin. Alright, so it's enabled. We'll launch it. Oh. All we really have to do is just change this. And super chats. Super chats are fine. Alright, we should all be good now. I don't know what the heck was going on with that. We should all be good here. I don't know what the heck stopped it from happening, but the alert boxes should be back up and running now.
Another one.
Alright, now it's working. I just tested it. I'm just testing all of them real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's loud as hell. Why is it still playing though? No, there is no Law and Order edition. I just called it that. No special edition whatsoever. For some reason, the sound for that doesn't want to change, though. Oh, I see. Gotta figure out which one of these I want to use for that. I don't want to use that. I had one in here and I don't know what the heck happened to it though. So for now we'll just use that for now. For some reason it doesn't want to change. Oh, you know what? It's probably because the sound files don't exist anymore. At least I think they do. What the heck is this now?
Another one.
Oh, that's right.
Another one.
Alright, we got it. We good. Alright. Back to the game on end here. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the hell was going on with the alert boxes were just not working.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
I didn't get that far. Why'd I switch my gaming name? It was just time for a change, bro. I'll just say there were some people that we were around back in the day when you first brought me into a certain platform. Things just got really hectic with all that, and some words were said over streams and stuff, and it's just like the name was tarnished at that point. So it was just time for a switch and just rebrand and move on. Life goes on. You adapt or perish. You gotta evolve.
Got the place to ourselves.
Oh! Oh! That guy almost slugged me pretty good.
Come on then, pretty boy.
You ain't laying hands on me, bald boy.
Persistent little
Bam!
man, aren't you?
Ooh! Your face!
you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling...
Well, it's messed up, but what are you gonna do,
got a
man?
hole in
It
his
is what it
life for
is.
an asshole like you.
There's time for a
You
change.
can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night.
New
Nice
era,
work,
new
boss.
reign. What Billy said.
You run track in high school?
No, I didn't run no track. I just caught the SOB because he a fat bald prick who couldn't run.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed.
Sir, yes,
These
sir.
ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1.
Damn,
Candidate
Kelso.
Kelso.
Kelso sucks. You
I'm
suck
sorry,
ass.
Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Oh, not the schoolboy chicken shit. Buyers beware. Yep, that's me.
For every cop,
Just remember,
there's a case that
name
makes
was changed. Name was
gives
changed.
you
Remember
that
that.
leg up, gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved.
I'm a shiny new star? What?
The get up and go to make you stand out.
So this is one of those moments, like I said, we're going to take pauses to discuss the game so far. But so far, it looks like the game leans in a pretty decent direction, guys. It takes place in the 1940s. So we're in California in 1946. And again, as we noticed, all the cars in the game are branded. Ford, Chrysler, Chevrolet, Dodge, whatever you could think of. So let's just think about this. Rockstar doesn't want FiveM servers to have IRL-based vehicles in our servers. But this game has IRL-branded cars. Talk about hypocrisy. But if you guys haven't already noticed, a lot of the characters' faces are unique. So that's because, like, if we bring them back to the beginning of the stream, Rockstar was one of the very first companies to use facial recognition software in order to bring out more pop to a game and to make the characters identify separately from one another and not looking like a bunch of lookalikes. Take, for example, the old GTA games and the current ones. If you go out on the street, all the peds pretty much are the same, just wearing different color clothing, right? So this game kind of takes away from like a lot of detective-based games. It was actually one of the very first ones. So if you look back at games like True Crime LA, True Crime New York, those two games, those were police-related games, but they weren't nearly as good. Yes, I have played this game before, back when it first came out, but I don't remember much about it because I played it. It was back in 2012. So this was when the game launched. That was when I last played it.
Your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
Bang, bang, bang!
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Cops, it's got to be something.
Everybody
big, right?
stay back. Let us do our job.
Alright, let's see. What we got going on here? Alright, so we got a dead guy. Looks like he got wasted pretty good on the sidewalk here.
Broad daylight. crowded street.
There are GMCs,
I've
yes.
seen everything.
Yeah, man, the guy had a nice tie, too. He got wasted pretty good. C. Galetta. Apartment 5. 11018 South Broadway. Pearl earrings. $52.50. This guy owed debt.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Man, aren't you gonna wear gloves, man? You touching this bloody man.
All right, yes, it's a dead person.
Oof. Why does he look like Michael from GTA? I was just gonna say that. There is a lot of detail and a lot to it. I like it. Alright. And we're not gonna find much on this guy, so.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Alright. Let's see. There was shots fired, right? So there's gonna be shell casing somewhere. Right there. And the asshole was standing right in front of him.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
He shot him 5 times. So he got 5 shots at him. Holy shit.
Can I help?
The way I do it is,
Officer
I just
Phelps.
think like a cop.
I'm here about the shooting.
That's it.
Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Galleta.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Okay, so real quick, as you know about if you think like a cop, guys, you gotta look at body language, right? She's looking away. She's lying. Any cop would know if someone's telling the truth, they're gonna make eye contact.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Because she has, her name was on the layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and
I'm
I
an
hear
old man
that
now.
bang.
Hey, Thomas, good to see you,
Mr.
buddy.
Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
So her body language is kind of in between at this point. So I could say I doubt her statement because it's already telling me up there doubt. It could be truth, doubt, or a lie. But I'm doubting it because A, she's making eye contact, but she's also looking away. So it goes both ways.
You're making me angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I think she's telling the truth on that one. There was 5. We found 5 shell casings.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together.
Who you calling old?
5.
You're old. You're like 40.
You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
All she cared about was her damn earrings. This game was ahead of its time for 2012. I mean, just after.
Officer, please tell me.
This game is ahead of its time for a number of reasons. One, Xbox 360 and PS3 had just came out when this game dropped. It was one of, I think it was the 35th game made for said consoles at its time. And for the facial expressions and the body language and the jaw movements and everything to be at its time at that point, that's how you know video game development was way ahead of its time, as Mark was saying. Matter of fact, Mark needs to be on the mod squad, bruh. You've been part of the channel for over 10 years.
What's going on?
Need to borrow your car.
Cops, it's got to be something big, right?
Alright, so... we're going to check out the shoe store. And see what's going on. We're going to go in order. Oh! Right here. They're beeping their horns for no reason. Alright. We already went to the shoe place, then we're gonna go to the gun store now. For some reason, I thought the shoe thing was like a totally different... Get back in the car, you fool.
This is the place. Pull over, we're here. We're here now.
I couldn't figure out what the... I couldn't figure out the button. They opened a notebook. I got confused for a second. Whoa! Zoom, zoom. He's on the next block, on the left. Alright, let's go see what this guy... Oh my god, people, get out of the street!
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Okay, this guy's face is easily recognizable. I've seen him in a couple TV shows.
Officer Cole Phelps.
This
Are you
Edgar Kalu guy.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
You lying sack of shit. He's gonna bolt. He's booking.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
What a schmuck! I knew it. He looked spooked the second we rolled up.
Kalu, get back here!
He got spooked.
There he is, officer. Legs were running.
I ain't trying to smoke your ass. Better stop running. I'll put a bullet in your keister.
You're gonna see your married man again?
It's gonna hit you right in your buttocks. Right in the buttocks. Yep, I got you. Yeah, buddy. Stupid sack of shit.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Yeah, buddy.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and...
Yeah, how you been there, Thomas?
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I wonder if they had interview rooms back in those days.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Watch his eyes. Mm-hmm. He's lying. He's lying like a fucking rug. The reason I say that is his body language is fucked. He's he's a little fidgety with his head, and his eyes just keep moving.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
Baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I doubt it.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Oh, he's done for. He's out of there.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Got promoted that quick? Good for you, Thomas. Hope it all works out, buddy. Complete all cases on the patrol desk.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
He said ooh.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, You'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Little bump of a flag on there.
Oh wow, we got like 4 suits, bro. I remember only getting 2. Well, that's a good thing, I guess, because that means that we got the DLC, which means we'll have a lot more to play in this game than I thought we were gonna have. So we'll start with the pink suit. I like that. Salmon suit. We'll call it the salmon suit.
Beat her up so bad. When I found him, I returned the favor.
Wait, what? What do you mean, wait, what? There's nothing to wait.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Yeah, I made you a mod, motherfucker. You've been part of the channel for almost 12 years. Come on now.
This guy must have escaped the loony bin.
If I guarantee he walks.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Yeah, I'm the cop you've been talking about on the radio, man. Alright. Let's get to
You know
that.
this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459
So,
just occurred
tell me a
at
little about
6th and
yourself,
7th.
Phelps.
Any unit
Are we
to
friends
handle,
now,
code 2
Mikowski?
identified.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Let's
Grew up in San
get it.
Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford.
I'm feeling
Did
better
2
today,
years
Thomas.
ROTC before-
Yeah, I'm doing alright today, Thomas. Yeah, I spent fucking 8 hours in the hospital yesterday, guys. I was really sick yesterday. I honestly thought I was done for. Like, I literally was doing my Amazon route and collapsed at the wheel, and EMS had to pick me up, take me to the hospital, and I spent about 8 hours in the hospital, IV fluids and blood tests and everything else. Turns out I just had really low potassium and couple other things that were just low. So
Reno CS at Camp Elliott.
figure
Checked
it
out
out.
in early 45.
I'm
was a
better
first
today.
lieutenant.
It's just
Fought
I
the
still feel
Okinawa.
off. I got brain fog.
Was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA
Boom!
safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job.
No, actually, my blood
No
sugar
one's
was
saying you
like
didn't.
125.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed to still be...
I was dehydrated a little bit, yeah.
Up on the roof, officer.
Yeah, my blood sugar was like 122, but they said because I had a donut before I got there, that's probably why my blood sugar was high. My blood pressure was high. It was like 144 over 99 or something like that. I've been under a lot of stress lately.
He has a mask
So-
on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
We were on our way to the case, and look where we're at now. I'm gonna get that sack of shit. I'm gonna bring him in. I ain't gonna smoke him. We're gonna bring his ass in.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell.
I'm not diabetic. They even tested my A1C. My A1C was not. I was like, it was like 4.9, which is like not even borderline. Borderline is like 5.9, so I was like 10 points off. But like my blood sugar was just high because I ate like a sugar, like when I have breakfast in the morning, I have like 5 fruit cups, and then like when I got to work they had donuts and I had a donut, so like my sugar was high because I ingested sugar beforehand. Better hope for your sake I don't catch you. Hey, don't be shoving people.
You can still catch him.
Oh, I know I can catch him. I caught that other guy. Come here!
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
Damn!
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Aw,
Put the weapon down now.
Now I'm not gonna have a choice.
You fucking asked for it.
Ah, ass. I should have shot him in the head.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459...
The masked gunman, yeah, we got him.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself.
Get the hell away from me!
Hurry, you can still catch him.
What a shame.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
No.
These people are complete savages.
Son of a bitch! I'll take you all down with me.
Oh, you ass! Oh, what the hell? Aim for the face, you dink. I was trying to take him in clean. I didn't want to kill him. Even though he's armed and dangerous.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K...
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself.
Get the hell away from me! Get down!
Hurry, you can still catch him.
What in hell's name's going on?
I'm sick!
Damn.
Run for it! You're St. Anthony, help a poor old woman. Son of a bitch! I'll take you out!
Got him. Co-stream. Yeah, maybe. This idea is gross. Well, I mean that guy, he wasn't savable, unfortunately. He had a gun, he kept shooting. That's on him.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. Can you do that for me?
We didn't kill anybody though. We got smashed by a train. Going into the rail yard.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
You're okay. Alright.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
The only downside to the voiceover to this game is if you notice when the characters are talking. It sounds like they're in a studio and the voice echoes like it's in a studio room. So it's like they couldn't take the time to edit the background noise, you know?
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Probably nothing.
Live hog?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
He bought a piggy. Live pig, blood in the car. My guess is this is a setup.
Always the same two of you fight. How about you?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker say it's contaminated soil. My guess?
This is pig's blood. This isn't human blood. If this was human, the spatter don't match.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Don't care about no pack of cigarettes.
Got friends who work at Zen. Hey, I think I see a
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Bloody pipe.
All these cops, it's gotta be something big, right?
Bonus cases are like the homicides, or homicide and vice, I think. My version of the game came with a lot of like extra stuff.
We're not done yet. Keep searching.
Shut up, bruh. I was looking at shit.
After this, I got 2 more jobs in Westlake Park and 1 up in the Hollywood Hills. Ouch.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess.
Come on. Stenzel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Got duct tape over them bitches. Yeah. I've done those cases. The morphine and stuff. There's A, B. We're making sure we're covering all bases. There should be a C somewhere. I think we gathered all the evidence for now. Unless we missed something over here.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
He's telling the truth.
Did you see anybody
He
else?
made eye
in the yard?
contact straight
Maybe
out.
Somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
He's all truth there. He hasn't budged.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
I'll buy it. He's telling the truth. He's not budging. And he's not fidgeting.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Now he's not completely looking away. He's... I doubt it.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything.
I'm coming back in.
Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
You can drive, buddy.
You can drive. And where exactly are we going?
Go tell his wife that he dead. To the black residence. Dun, 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 dun. Not serious black. That's a nice little house, too.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Pizza delivery. Open the door, ma'am.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
She doesn't seem sketchy.
Well,
She seems
check
legit.
the place out. Come on.
But I guess time will
Have a
tell.
good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Oh, there's another newspaper. Let's take a look.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head.
Can't get him out of my head,
My
bruh.
skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
He gave him morphine. That's what he gave him. He's getting this man high.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
He look like he's a crooked ass doctor. Dead ass. Meet the blacks. Billy's like, meet the blacks. Huh.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Okay, let's continue to take a look and see what we can find. Oh, another Kavanaugh's bar.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Now we're getting somewhere.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
That's not his wife's name. My guess is he created that scene with he bought the live pig, spattered it in pig's blood as a cover-up so he could run off with this Jezebel.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
$82 to install that? That's not
Maybe
a bad
it's time
price.
we took a look around outside.
Why is that door shut? That was weird.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
There's definitely some issues going on if they got separate rooms and separate photos. I don't know how that was a clue, but okay.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
No, that won't work. The piece that's missing was the one at the crime scene. There you go.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh.
He's not
Seems
dead.
like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Insta heat. He looks like Drew Carey. Billy's like, he looks like Drew Carey. He might be onto something there. Maybe he did face. Maybe he did his face or something.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, time to go talk to this lady.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Yeah, she's being pretty truthful today.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Yeah, see, she's lying. She's looking away like, yeah, there's something going on.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive.
I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know.
She's acting sus now.
If he intended to leave me, or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
She doesn't even care.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
She's telling the truth.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
So I guess we gotta find out who this Frank Morgan guy is.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Kavanaugh's bar. Let's go. Drive. I'm tired of crashing into
Jesus,
stuff.
I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If
Oh,
this
wow.
hadn't happened, they could have
They
stayed
got some
miserable
accomplishments
together
going here.
forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Yeah, stranger things have happened.
When the hell's the food
Hey,
gonna
I
arrive
know
already?
you.
No, you don't.
That
Looking for someone?
got socks in the brassiere.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Tell the cook these were some good drinks.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Yo, mama. Who's
You want a
asking?
tip?
Cole Phelps,
Refill
LAPD.
my coffee
I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Well, you sound like a snooty motherfucker.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually
He's a
believe
good
this
boss.
jerk-off, Phelps.
He's a good boss. He's lying.
You're lying, Morgan.
You sold him the
You
pup.
were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
The pig receipt, my guy.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Damn.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Fidgety. He's looking away. Let's wait for his eyes to move. Doubtful.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops. Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
He's only a writer. He can't really help.
He obstructed justice.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
He practically faked a crime scene, which is a crime. That's a felony. So,
can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
That's how I do it. If I feel like it's not going to help me, I don't go.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
He helped cover up a fake murder. That's a felony. So he's going down, and his buddy in there. He's gonna get this Adrian Black fat fuck.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
You busted.
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Ah, you lying sack of
Phelps,
shit.
go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
I don't know how a fat guy runs that fast.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over,
Stop
Adrian.
right there, Adrian.
You
Why
busted.
not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud.
Then there's
we'll see
that.
what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
You would be throwing down. You would be throwing down with you if you tried that on me.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Oh yeah, we got achievements on Steam. Let's go. Dude. I did the right thing. For you to say I'd be throwing down... I mean, come on. It's fraud conspiracy. They both basically were in on it. He basically helped his buddy. That's accessory to the fact. Come on now. Let's be real.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
You're behind the wheel.
I want to make comments about it. You know you can
I'm done crashing into things. He could drive.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women
That's
generally
how I
show
was
more
when I played it
compassion.
the first time around,
What
but I
are you
couldn't do it in
talking
one
about?
night.
Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Mr. Houlihan.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
I'm a sore-headed SOB. Alright, let's see what we got going here. Argentina.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Okay. What else are we looking for? Oh, just that?
Empty.
Well, shit. No license plate. And a missing wheel.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Yeah, sounds about right. I'd love to be resting, but like literally if I lay in a bed all day, I go crazy. Then my neck gets stiff. How's it going there, Tatted? Good to see you. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What'd you just pick up that rock for, bro? It's a baseball. Who gives a shit? Wait, it's a signed baseball. That might mean something.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Oh, baseball doesn't tell us shit. Okay. I feel better than I did yesterday, that's for sure. A lot better.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
There'd be fingerprints on that. Oh my god, I stepped on something and it broke. Oh. I stepped on something. Matchbook.
Nope.
No? Okay. Doesn't look like there was a whole lot to go on. Let's go talk to this old fart.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here.
Stickball?
Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks. That all? I run those boys off for you. Ain't that worth something?
No, hold on a
You
second.
should ask me some real questions.
Well, I think I'm missing something. And I am. I just noticed most diplomatic vehicles have 2 flags. There's only 1. Yeah, me too. Thank you. See? Exactly.
You must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Alright, you old grouchy old fart. What you got?
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Tell the
Using
truth.
the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and
What's
drove
up, Salty
off,
Sykes? Good to see you,
tooting
buddy.
and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
I missed the game too. It's been like years since I played it.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
He said with
After
enthusiasm.
I scared 'em
I saw
off.
3 Mexicans.
No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Yeah, you're bullshitting. I doubt that.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
We weren't accusing. I just doubted your statement.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
How you been there, Sykes? That's Stacy. What's up, Stacy? How you been doing there, buddy?
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Bullshit. There's a missing flag and a missing license plate. So that's doubt.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Juan Francisco Valdez. It's a lot of fun, but it's tricky because you have to
Okay,
basically
so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate.
differentiate between the truth, the lie, and doubt. So like this game came out in 2012, and it was like the only Rockstar game made that was kind of like more role play than anything. And it takes place like in 1947, so the objective is to like solve cases and determine whether people are lying, telling the truth, or if you're doubting. So you have to like really good like reading skills, to be able to read people's body language, their facial expressions, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun because it tests your ability to see whether you could read people, if that makes sense. There's kids, get off my lawn with the stickball! William Dewey.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
This guy was into dudes, I think. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Find the game well.
Everybody would be guilty. If it were up to me, I'd probably say they're all guilty too, but... Oh, I don't know where the hell I'm going.
You coming? We need the game well, Phelps.
Alright, let's go see what's going on. Oh, we gotta go use this blue phone right here. They just have a phone in the middle of a telephone pole.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Oh, she clicked.
Message
She hung up real quick.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am.
Let's go talk to this Valdez guy.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
You know, come
We'll
to think
follow
of
up on
it,
the owner.
like
Get a statement
downtown,
from Jacobs. And I'll read the report back at the
downtown Chicago, where I live, they got those phones around like certain corners too. So,
can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
back to the PD station, back to the scene of the crime. At least that's what I would call it, the scene of the crime. Hurry up!
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Pacific Electric. That's an old train. They have them at colleges now too. That's pretty smart.
We have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch these.
Oh, I think I know why my alert box wasn't working. I have to reattach the widget box. So if anybody else sets off the alert box somehow, I'll be able to use it. Alert box, here we go. Alright, copy the URL. Let me go here. Paste it. Okay. Alright, we should be good. All good now. Let's get it.
Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Guy gave his wife a tat. I said, "Oh, damn."
Watch out, buddy.
That's the guy.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
Are you Pablo Escobar?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend.
Calm down with your Godfather looking ass,
Mr.
boy.
Valdez. Consul General.
Hey, Shark.
I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
I doubt you know how that vehicle came about, buddy.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
Oh, you gotta smack him around
William
the teeth.
Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
I still doubt him.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
He's lying.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Oh!
This will cause an international incident.
He said, "Do you fuck young boys?" He just called them outright. He says, "Do you fuck young boys?" Oh my God, he was out with it.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy.
Oh, Big T as well. Shit.
Full lips.
Oh my God.
Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy.
Oh my God.
I mentioned
This guy's a
rendezvous and the young men were
pedophile,
quite
bro.
insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
There's something wrong with him. He's fucked in the head.
One of these days.
There's something wrong with that
Finished
dude.
with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
That bum took a swipe at me. Put him down in my sap.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
To the Dewey's dealership.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
It says keep LA safe, but drive safely. I find that hard to believe. I actually don't recall doing this case before.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
You ugly as shit, buddy.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep
Let's see
all our
what-
tools in here.
Man, you're definitely
Mind if
missing
we look
one.
around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
That's a half inch. Half inch, there you go. And we got this one. $11/16.
One left.
The one that's missing is from Gabriel Delgado. Look at that.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Is that him under there? Probably.
Maybe. No.
Wait, there's a license plate here. And it was missing a license plate.
Incidental.
That car was missing a license plate, so I don't know how that's incidental. Billy's laughing too, like, yeah, that guy was out with it. Like, you fuck young boys, like, dude, he just like blasted the dude.
What now?
We'll need a full statement from Dewey to put in our report.
Hey, come here, dude.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
You're lying because you took a bribe. He took a bribe.
And
He
I know a
took the bribe.
shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had, and now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar.
He met him
cut
in a
deal.
bar.
He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
You're a shyster, bro. You should be wearing a. You should be wearing a shiesty mask.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Doubtful.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Ow.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
You can't be beating on that man.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Doubtful.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs, and they have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To Buddy's house.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Isn't that the cop who solved
What the
case
hell
and
is this
got
guy
promoted?
doing?
Said 103. Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far
That's
along
sus. Look,
are
there's
you?
the flag.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
He's a freaking grease monkey. He's gonna have a garage with shit in it. Yep. There's the tires.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. Diplomatic license plates.
Time to question this broad. See what's going on. Let's see if she lies.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
I'll buy that.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You're lying. You had breakfast with him.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
It's usually how that works.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Doubtful. Pretty doubtful.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
He's one of them street racers.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
You can drive. So where do you want to go?
What do you think? Racetrack. Racetrack, my boy!
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Oh, you talking from experience? He's letting him have it.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
I'm gonna
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. You're gonna lose him.
Shoot out
Because
his
we
tire.
shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars and sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the brother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. You ain't shit, Step up, Phelps. Take him out.
Shoot out his tire or something. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa,
God
whoa.
damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Get the train! No, you don't. No, you don't.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, he got arrested for GTA.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Yeah, buddy. He got his car back almost in one piece, as the note stated.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Damn. He was telling his, like, superior officer, no. You can't do that. A woman just ran his ass over.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence. Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Face was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Like, she straight up smashed into that dude. And Bill was like, holy shit.
There's an oxymoron.
Like, straight up. Like, how you just gonna, like, in the middle. Like, there was witnesses everywhere, and you have a convertible vehicle, right?
You're behind the wheel.
A vehicle with no hood, and you just did a hit and run at the dead
Looks
of
like
night
the
with
DA is
witnesses
gonna
all
press
over the
charges.
sidewalk.
And Rodriguez might do time.
You just fucked
I'll
yourself.
speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
She plowed his ass big time.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps?
You should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Hear the bones crunching?
Patterson has life insurance.
Wait, I don't get this. You're entitled lump sum payout of $10,000 in the event that something bad happens to him. The new plan gives him a lump sum of 16 grand, and the person writes, "What is she?" I know it's got to be his wife. Struck him, but she puts "what the fuck" because she got more money than the 10 grand. That doesn't make any sense.
We can notify next of kin.
He had $1. Got defensive wounds, or unless that's road rash. No, nothing there. That's all road rash.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Wait, let me look at that again. That's not a hood ornament. You look closely, that's a knife. This guy got stabbed before he even walked out of the bar. And where do you dumbasses normally toss knives? The dumpster. Ta-da!
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Just telling the truth.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Just telling the truth because we all saw it.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
I doubt it. I think she knows a little bit more than what she's letting on.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Oh, saying that he has a small pecker.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful.
She said very embarrassing.
Go now.
For that
You really
poor man.
think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Oh, another newspaper. Look at that. Let's take a look.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doc.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
Oh yeah, especially when you're injecting people with illegal morphine.
Addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
That guy scares me with how he talks to people. Mainly to him.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
I doubt it. Spit it out.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Doubtful.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Man, you are a doubtful motherfucker.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you gonna tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
He dropped a quarter.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Maybe. Maybe not. People like to lie.
Never the same, are they?
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Says the car didn't do it. I think he was stabbed there. I'm good with body language.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Once you kind of get used to like how their faces are looking and stuff, you can easily tell. And you just use the clues that you're given when you pick up the evidence in the notebook.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
We're gonna check out the car first. Actually, you know what?
You know the way. You can drive.
Please don't make me chase you. Please don't make me chase you. Haha!
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Bastardo! You hit me with a suitcase.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
It's because he didn't do it.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Whoa!
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Lay into his wheel arches.
He may have lent
Come
the
on.
car out, but I don't think he actually
Don't let
did
that
it.
asshole get away.
Your license should be revoked.
Oh my god! Get out of the way! 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 Oh my god, these dumbass people.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
Oh, I'm just as bad, apparently.
Hold it right there, Shelton!
There he is, officer!
How's a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Probably won't need to.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect.
Oh, the arson series, yeah, the house fires. If I remember, those were
So
some
the
pretty
wife
good
was there
ones.
when it happened?
A little bit
Then
more
left the
complicated.
scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
I think she's involved. Because the person that hit that dude from that cutscene looked like a woman, not a man. Let you guys decide. Oops. Damn, I can't spell, dude. There's your sign. Oh, what am I doing in my notebook? Get out of there. We'll look at the poll in the next couple minutes.
Yes? Hello?
Your hair matches, lady.
Is this about my husband?
Yeah, buddy.
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna.
Who the fuck
Leroy
is this guy?
Sabo.
Oh, Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving
She doesn't-
widow, Mr. Sabo.
She doesn't care because she
All right,
did it.
wise guy.
Telling you.
Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm, Mrs.
All right, let's see what the poll says here. Oh, everybody said yes. Poll is ended.
Addison's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car.
You lying sack of shit. He got stabbed.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
That's doubtful.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
Doubtful.
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Lying sack of shit.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Who you calling little? The insurance letter says everything.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Something's not right. Where's your telephone at?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thank you.
Oh, well, I found a knife in the freaking dumpster, so that's gotta say something.
You can drive. Where are we going?
The morgue, bruh. A little hobknocker ate my breakfast. The teddy bear sees all. The teddy bear sees all. The teddy bear knows.
Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than staying in the garage makes you a car.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife.
Willie Jones.
Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
How does it look like a woman hit him in the cutscene? It makes no sense.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. And where exactly are we going?
You again.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of you
jury.
to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
I just shot
Too
you
late,
dead.
Sabo.
Get out of the way, buddy.
Oh, burrito.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Man, come on now. Oh, this is bad.
You stay back. I'll ice this one. I don't care.
How long do you think you can hold out? You want to back off.
Help me!
You're helped. Relax. He did.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
The bullet wound was in the chest, but I shot him in the head. Oh yeah, maybe he did wear a wig.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, but the guy's dead. No justice. Oh, I've done city damage probably worth $200. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back. We back. Let's do it. What's next? Don't slip of the tongue.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on.
5 stars, 5
inconvenience you.
stars.
We're on it, Captain.
I say we
I
bust in there
swear
and
the more
find the
bed
goddamn
cards we
thing.
bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it will. Do you need to sign some papers or something?
You know the way. You can drive.
Get to the scene of the crime. He's like, that's what she said.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
So Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death.
You gotta be good with
Screwed
reading
all
body
over the front
language, bro.
pages.
You wanna get all the cases on 5 stars, you gotta get used to thinking like a police officer would. You gotta look at their body language, you gotta look at their eyes and their facial expressions. See whether or not they're doubting their statement, telling the truth, or telling a lie. Once you develop a pattern and you get good at it, just keep working at it. That's how you do it. It's the best way.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
Well, this one should be a no-brainer. He's driving a stolen vehicle.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Ah, I didn't hit the wheel arch. I hit the trunk.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets
Out of the car now.
I'll call it in.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Dang, he paid $2,400 for the car? That's not a bad price. $2,450 if you add a radio and a lighter. Ugh. Sorry guys, I had like a huge itch on my back and I had to scratch it.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
Telling the truth.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
It looks like a forged document, but it also looks professional at the same time. Yeah, bro, you got it. Just, like, keep getting it and keep doing it until you get it.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Doubtful if you're running.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Oh, he's got some weed in the glove compartment. That's why he's running off.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Sounds about right.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
Wait,
I need to get to
how are you gonna
Auto
arraign
and
him? He
check out
didn't do
Harrison's
anything.
Story.
He legitimately bought it. Nowhere in a hurry.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Yeah, we're gonna go figure out who
What?
stole it, how this car got
I think
stolen.
he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Yeah, he's half right. Coombs Automotive Company, 3:31 p.m.
Not
Hey, Boo.
another step.
Welcome back.
I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Yeah, cheesy ass smile, my boy.
LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Man, are you drinking? Are you high? Walking all stupid.
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
He wants to shoot him with the 32. Yeah, this guy's a schmuck.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Let's take a look.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Okay.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Tell the
Nothing
truth.
unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Okay.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Oh, geez, it's pretty good description.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Okay.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
That's doubtful. You'd want to clear that really quick.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Bullshit. I sense doubt.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
He wants to shoot the guy.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Wonder why she got rid of the car.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Where'd we park the car? Oh, they parked over there. Other side.
You can drive. So where you want to go?
Here's a chicken and egg question for you.
And
do
the
you
chicken
think
and
you
egg.
have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
I didn't find that guy to be funny. He was an annoying old guy. I thought he was on drugs.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Yeah, because nothing's signed on the back.
Drake. I got the jitters again.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Doubtful.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Lying sack of shit.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her.
Because like you said, she's stupid.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
That's doubtful. You don't just deliver the car and walk away.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh
I hear
shit.
you.
He's gonna out him for something
Cars get
crazy.
sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
There's gotta be more to it than that, buddy. Come on now.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street.
Davi's
I don't
laughing
know
like
the number.
he was gonna wild him.
You're gonna help me
He'll
out,
light him
right?
up saying
Keep talking,
you
kid.
call him a child molester.
See what we can do. All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here,
I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Okay, let's go check out the marquee company and see what they know.
Your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that data.
You got a stake ad down on second.
You know the way. You can drive.
Run, buddy, run. We gotta go catch this goofy woman. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! This girl's a goofy.
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. I'm going quite a lot of money.
Watch the races on Saturday.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Okay.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
Buster.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Lying bitch.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
You lying, Goofy. Right here in his ownership paperwork.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
You got a lot of doubt in your mind, lady.
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers.
That's what I'm saying. She.
All right already.
The guy said she was stupid.
Message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse, full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Get your scrawny ass inside the fucking bus.
I'm going up to the lakes to watch the races on
Femme imbecile. She's an imbecile for sure.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait. Scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray.
He draws the line at gray. She is crazy. She really had no idea what she was talking about.
Standards. The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
She was answering those questions. She didn't bother to ask for a lawyer. That's how dumb she is. She didn't even bother.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, there's nothing to search for around here, so.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
A lot of doubt with all the blinking eyes.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Pretty much organized crime. Okay.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Doubtful.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Bullshit. Don't press your luck with doubt, buddy.
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Oh, wrong way.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
We certainly encourage repeat business, Lightfall. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
All right, so...
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We'll go see what this Bigelow guy is all about. Bam Bam Bigelow, maybe? Maybe it's Bam Bam Bigelow. Well, they got guns.
Call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Oh, shit. I took 2 shots at the 45. You did.
Throw out the guns.
I've got you, Phelps.
Shot you right in your ball sack. You did. He gonna be leaking. Whoa, whoa, big old Tommy gun. Come on.
Let me see if I can put one between your eyes.
You're pretty brave for a jet.
Turn around again, grease monkey.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Covering fire!
I'm gonna put... Stay down.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
Damn. Splat.
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Well, there's your documents.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. That's no problem.
That's doubtful, bro. Come on. Don't feed me the crock of cock.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
You're full of shit. I just talked to the guy.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, Detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightball plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right, and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Oh, Quentin. He's going to jail. You're done for today, buddy. Now I gotta go talk to that old guy again. He's got some splaining to do.
I heard this is a triple homicide. Is that true?
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going? Got friends who work at the examiner. How about $5 for the street?
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
It's already getting cleaned up as we speak.
We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't,
The
who
whole
knows how
crime
long
was
they could've
sloppy
kept this
from the
racket
get-go.
going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
The whole crime was sloppy from the get-go. They got all the wrong people involved in it to where it's like literally there was no way they were succeeding at this entire scam.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You got some gambling debts, Biddy. Got your betting slips as well.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Oh, come on. Don't put the old guy in bracelets.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
No, it does sound like he's calling him Lightbulb. I think because the name is just too close. Valorous.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo.
We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's
Golden
4
Gate,
more hard
48.
years of fighting.
Oh my. Okay, that was whack. They just let the car off the cliff. Are they trying to fake their own death? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second.
when you're losing your ground. Till the afterglow. The afterglow.